Okay, so this we are going to be putting on hold. I've done everything I know how to do, and I don't know why it's not building pressure. Got the new unloader valve in there, got all new seals. It is pumping, so it should be making pressure, but it's not. So until I guess another commenter comes on and tells me something else to try, I'm kind of stuck on this because I don't know what else to do other than taking it to an actual shop and have them do it. But then that'd kind of defeat the whole purpose of the video series thing. So okay, give me a second. Hey y'all, got a new project going on. Bought this zero turn. It's a John Deere Z445 with a 47-inch deck. Guy said it would only run on starting fluid, so I figured maybe new carburetor. Maybe the carburetor needs to be rebuilt. So it cost me $0 to fix this, other than having to buy a new battery, which the guy told me up front it needed a battery. So let me show you why it only run on starting fluid. Okay, sorry, ran out of room on the card. Don't know where I left off, but basically it's in pretty good shape. There's no, like, it's not rusted through anywhere, nothing like that. All in decent shape. Not a lot of leaks or anything like that, so that's always good. It does need a new battery, 100% for that. Let's see, I did see a weld spot right there, and it's already cracking, so I can reinforce that, fix it. Apparently these chutes fall off, break off all the time, so I don't know if I'm going to be putting a new one on or just kind of cleaning this cutout area up a little bit better. Tires are decent. Like I said, they've all held air for well, about a week now. So I did look at the fuel. There is some junk down in there, so we'll see if we can siphon that out. But all in all, not too bad. It does have a fairly decent looking fuel filter, and the guy said that it would start on starting fluid. So I have some carburetor cleaner I'm going to spray down in there. So I brought out some preliminary stuff that we can kind of test out and see where we're at with this. Before I go on to my initial thoughts, was it's a bad carburetor, so we're going to check the fuel pump and see if it's pumping out fuel. If not, then I think this whole arm piece comes off, and it should give us better access to the carburetor here. So alright, let me get you set up and let's see if the guy was telling the truth. I was in a hurry to pick this up. I didn't have carburetor cleaner with me, and I didn't bring my little jump starter or anything like that, so I had to basically take the guy at his word. So we'll see if this one bites me in the butt, and it might. It says 2 volts. I don't think you can see that from here, but so we got to do a override, which is basically these two. That kicks it in. We're at 16 volts. So that's good. It does have a fairly new filter on there, so that looks good. Awesome. So let's check and see if this is pumping out any fuel. Looks like it is. Yep, okay. So that's kind of a good thing. Of course it wants to rain right now. Okay, kind of stopped raining for a little bit. So there's 2 bolts that came in this side. One that was on top over here that you'll see. There's just a stud, and then one on front. And then hopefully, kind of slide this off and over to the side. Hopefully long enough for us to get in here and see what's going on. Kind of see what's going on. We're going to take off 1, 2, 3, 4 of those bolts and see how easy it is to take out from there. Gasket tore a little bit. I'm going to take this little plate off. So, there's a little bolt down there. So hopefully, take out this little tray here. I'm assuming it's like a little heat shield or something. Okay, so we had these little rods. One goes to the governor, the choke, and the throttle. And there we go. So now all this should come on. There we go. So here's a carburetor. Let's take it apart, see what's in these the bowl. That'll kind of tell us a lot of the health of the engine. Alright, so I'm first going to start off with just taking this bowl off. That'll kind of tell me what was in the gas, see how bad it is. Oh lordy. Okay. Is that how we're going to play this game today? Oh lordy. Yep, that's how we're going to play. Okay, let's see what's behind this door. Oh, what the world? That's a bit different than I've seen before. Does not look too bad at all. You can see through those, so we know those are clean. That's good. This gas has like a diesel consistency, but it smells okay. So, I don't know. Alright, so this is all clean. Should fit in there just like that. Alright, sorry about that, battery died. All I did was I just put the carburetor back on, not that big a deal. Since that carburetor was not all that dirty, we know that we're getting fuel. Like I said, I'm not sure, I'm not convinced that that fuel is not mixed with diesel. So let me drain out a little bit and take a better look at it. So I already took off the hose clamp. So I'm hoping I can just gravity feed this in. So I'm just going to pour a little bit right here. Yeah, see, that looks more like oil to me, like a I think what I'll do is I'll just drain it out anyways, put fresh gas in there. I don't know how old the gas was whenever it was in there, and we'll go from there. The fuel filter doesn't look all that great either. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna replace the fuel filter, replace the fuel, and see what we can come up with. Like I said, there's some trash in there, so we'll try and get that too. Alright, I'll get back with you. Okay, so I got most of it out. There's still some junk and crud down in there. I have one of these multi-use transfer pumps. Basically, it just pumps out fluid. And I got one pump out of it and it broke. So maybe I'll have better luck with this. So I got it cleaned out about as good as I'm going to get it. I didn't spill a drop either. I'm just going to put the rest of this in here. So what we're going to do is try not to bust my butt. I'm going to turn this, I'm going to pump out the old fluid. Just kidding. Why is this not going? Must be a safety switch somewhere. Oh, gotta have this up. So we want new fluid to come in. Okay. Probably going to smoke a while if they got any of that diesel in there. But it should clear up. Seems to be running pretty good. Let's check everything else out. Okay, so the reason why I was done is because I had it in park. So I guess it wants you to take it out of park before you try to drive it, which makes sense. I do need to try to figure out how to fix this arm. I don't know if I can just replace this arm. I mean, I feel like I should be able to. That one's fine. The seat is fine. Hydraulics are a little weak. It might just need, the hydraulics look full. Yeah, full hydraulics. There might be like a filter or something. And I also think I need to adjust this because I feel like I couldn't get a whole lot of, like from here to here is not a lot. Not a lot. So maybe I can adjust these. But I mean, you can see that there's not a lot of movement on that. There's a lot that way. Not a lot that way. But yeah, so I'm going to call this one done. If there's something more to the hydraulics, then I'll do another video, but there shouldn't be. Yeah, I really think it's going to be more an adjustment than anything. But anyways, I forgot to mention, I am going to do a full maintenance with this one. The air filter looks good, so I'm not going to do that, but we'll do an oil change and a oil filter change, oil change, and we might change out the transmission fluid, hydraulic fluid for the hydrostat transmission. Give it a good washing. Like I said, I do need to come over here and we'll fix this weld. We'll grind all that down flat, fix that weld. Looks like it might be cracked there too. Anyways, do a little bit of that. Oh, that doesn't seem like it does anything. I don't know. I'll double check into that. But so the main point of this video was just to, I guess, show you that you can still find fairly good deals on Facebook Marketplace, and you're able to flip some things for a profit. Now, I could have got this thing, like, I took the guy's word for it, and he could have been lying. It could have had a blown engine. I wouldn't have known because I didn't do what I normally do, and that's bring my jump pack with me and starting fluid myself. But he could have been lying. The engine could have been blown. The transmissions in there, there's two of them. One of those could have been blown, and those are, if one of those had blown, then I wouldn't have made anything on this deal. Like I said, I should be able to sell it for about $1,800, maybe $2,000, and we'll see what happens. But anyways, I hope y'all learned something. Y'all comment, rate. We'll talk to you later. See ya. All right, y'all comment, rate. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. See ya. Well, that didn't last long. I dropped my little charger thing on it and it broke. I mean, that's some. Here's the old one. Seems a little bit more stout, but what are you gonna do? $7, $8.